Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a gaming session here with the Modern Geek Crash. I am the Modern Geek. As you can see, I am pulling up Minecraft. We're going to be doing some Minecraft today. Just for a little bit, I've got to go pick up Mrs. Crash in about an hour or so. So we're going to have a short stream. I was having some difficulties with dropping, being connected, disconnected, connected, disconnected. So we're having some issues here. That's why I hadn't really bothered to stream since our last stream of Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. But that is the plan, is to do some streaming here tonight. And hopefully I don't lose a whole bunch of frames, and hopefully this doesn't disconnect and connect a bunch, because that drove me nuts the other day. So I did take some hints here. I had some advice given to me from another streamer, content creator. So I hopefully made some of the correct changes. I changed the way things looked on put my picture of me instead of just Pikachu and Togepi. So yeah, that's what we've got going on. We are gonna go to the gaming screen here. Oh, look at that! Yeah. See, I don't like the way. Okay. So we are good to go here. I got the game pulled up already. So some of the things I've done here is, well, go back here. Recently I have made an auto tree farm. So this is my auto farm here for bamboo and sugarcane, but I haven't gotten the bamboo yet. So that's our super smelter building. We're just gonna go walk around the back here. Let me go back into my thing here. General. Alright. So I opened up my Discord too. So yeah, hopefully this is all sounds a lot better. So sounds like there's a zombie inside my wall. But this is the machine here. That's it. That button's just there as a thing. I haven't made no sticks yet. I was making the window up front, and this is where the trees come in. They get blowed up, and yeah. So I did everything in here out of the deep slate just because I had a crap ton of it. Apparently he tried coming out, the zombie, and he died. Well, yeah, that's a good reason to die. Guess I need to come light this up in there. So, but yeah, this is the newest addition to our village here. Well, I don't think I've been on since I've made the other thing over here too, the armory, blacksmith shop, whatever you want to call it. So I got the blacksmithery here too. I'm doing work inside still, and I've got to make a bunch of books. But I got complete armor here for chainmail. Got to get a chest piece. Apparently I stored tough in there. That should be iron armor. I don't have a whole lot of gold armor. Full sets of diamond armor. These guys in here are wonderful workers. So I've got a full box of Diamond Efficiency 3 pickaxes, because I've been trading with these folks here. And the ones upstairs. I've got to finish in here to put the roofing in. So it'll be kind of like this, and then again, same with upstairs. Lots of dudes up here trading. Some of which are. I had a zombie get in here while I was still building it, and so yeah, let me see if I got that glass up here. The fact that I got a mega overproducing iron farm helps with all this trading, as you can see. Everything here has been done in survival mode, so this was all built in survival. It's fun, loads of fun. But we got everything here, so I'll put more irony stuff out there. The iron farm has been here since day like 2. Now, let me go actually. We're gonna go harvest some that stuff over there, wheat. Downside was I left my file at work, and so I had to download it from the store. I'm gonna see. That's not what I want. I'm trying to check on how things are looking on the YouTube end. Nope, the love of my life is calling. Hello? What am I doing? Yep, minning and crafting. I'm also streaming. I was just in the process to see how things looked. You know you had this here. No. No. Yep, you can. But we are mining and crafting. Do you want to check out my stream and see how it looks on Twitchington? I'm surprised you didn't get a notification. Huh? Okay. That's weird. This is still growing. This world is beautiful. Let me put this tough up.
SharePlay.
Huh?
SharePlay lets you experience content with other people on FaceTime. Determine who uses SharePlay together in the app.
Oh, I don't know. I share play with you all the time.
There's no video.
There, so you're check it on YouTube. Please and thank you. Stuff over here now. No sound on. There's no sound on you.
So you got no video on Twitch and no sound on YouTube.
Okay, that's not good. No, there's zero sound. Like you're not even hearing me talk.
Let me hang up with you.
Okay. So yeah, if you just jump in the chat, I got 3 viewers. Welcome, 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 everybody. We are, as I said, I was trying to check it out on YouTube, see how things are going. If there is any, if you can't hear me or anything, please check. Let me know. Just say, hey. Okay, my gaming screen's not up. But yeah, so we are playing some Minecraft here. This is the, as I said, the tree farm I've been doing. Hold on. Hello?
There is sound on YouTube.
Okay.
It's being drowned out by the background noise.
What? Okay.
And you keep, I don't know if you're talking to yourself like you do all the time with me, that drives me nuts. But that, you can tell you're talking and you can't hear it.
Okay, so just I've got to adjust the mic balance. Okay, can hopefully that changed everything. I'm trying.
You got on some more blanket.
Huh? Yeah, I got some more blanket. I do. I do, I do, I do. I have the s'mores blanket on. Now, let me go hide. While I'm... So it's the background noise. It's
the fans and stuff.
see if it's just that one. Hopefully that one fan will fix it.
Please don't make a room, Warren.
I know. I just turned off the one fan.
You're already constantly overnight.
I know. But I'm cold right now, which is the worst part. So... Discord. But this is my... Don't want to say my forever world, but it's my forever world. Okay, good. That.
Did you pause your stream or?
No, I just muted the or silenced the fan. If you don't mind me checking on that for me to see how.
I'll call you back.
Okay, I love you. Bye. So yeah, I have Mrs. Crash doing some running around for me. I gotta finish that up there. But I haven't figured out how I want the entrance to look over here for this yet. This is the, as I said, the tree duper. I was gonna go get some poppies so I can put those in the crusher. Because I did make a modification to that tree farm design. Is I put a basically a bone meal farm on it as well. So hopefully this is all working right. Maybe she'll message me in the chat and just let me know. But yeah, we're having some fun here. We're just gonna try to stream. Hello.
It's better than it was.
Okay. Well, I'm not turning.
You still hear the fans, but it's not bothersome.
Okay. Because I also turned up. So does my voice sound better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but turn the main inside.
You did. I thought you left it over by your sunglasses.
I've already moved that stuff.
Oh. Did you put it in your pocketbook? I want to welcome everybody here. Come on out, checking us out. We are Minecrafting. This is my iron farm. I've done a really nice basement down here.
Right, let me go. Have a customer.
All right, I love you. Bye. So yeah, I've got this basement here. This is where all my iron comes. So, ooh, we are almost all the way around. So eventually, when it gets down to, once all these chests fill up, it's actually gonna start. I put an autocrafter in here to actually autocraft iron blocks. Do I have food down here? Probably not, because I hadn't been over here in a while. Are those both full chests of poppies? Yep. So I'm gonna steal all these poppies so they can become bone meal. And yes, I do have a bone meal section here too, so actually that's a good thing to have. I didn't bring my sword, but in here is the normal item sorter. So I just made sorting block, put in iron, and it goes all the way down. That's the dog up top. I had to block this in over here because I've had zombies spawn back here. So, but again, once you get all the way around, you can hear the... So here's the sorter for iron as well. It's not going to take iron blocks, Tom. Okay, let me just throw one of those in there so I can take that. Put those 9 iron blocks in there, so then when it starts getting iron blocks all the way to here, it's going to go in here, go down, go to my auto crafter, it's going to spit it out and do auto crafting stuff. So, yep, that's the plan for that. And I'm lazy to walk all the way around. I'm too lazy to walk all the way back around, so yep, that's how that works. You figure I'd leave food here. I have a bed down in the basement. I have not finished building the external, the building around the actual farm. But eventually it'll get to the point where all these filled up too. Really, I don't have no food here. More poppies. No food. Downside about using barrels as decorations. Yeah. Start using them for storage too. Like at the sugarcane farm, I'm actually using the barrels as storage and decoration. I'm just gonna walk slowly and pray I don't starve to death. So yeah, this building here. There's a gentleman named Firepower who I use. This is his design, but I'm doing this all in vanilla. He's playing on a modded Ultimate Minecraft type deal. So instead of some of the others, I took liberties and changed things out to kind of give me different decorations. Again, same thing I've done with these is as you can see, I use like the barrels as kind of like a window decoration over here at the sugarcane farm. And I use that instead of just all block. And all my, as you can tell, all my aesthetics on these buildings are granite roofs with tough accent blocks. So the next thing, as I said, I just wanted to finish up here is build this here. But as I said, there's one thing I'm not sure on. And yeah. I could have took an extra stack of poppies. Because I need the extra height. So what this is doing is filling up my the dang poppinator. It takes a while, I understand. That's why I built it in here. So I could just do it, come over here, drop stuff off, and I think when I build this wall here, I'm actually going to put a ladder. But this works just like any old thing here. It's going to push out trees. It's going to drop TNT. But I don't know if that's going to hit up there. Wow. Yeah, I might have just done something stupid. Oh, well. We'll find out. I guess I need to go in there and try it then, since I put that decoration up there. That was not supposed to happen. As you heard the boom, Okay, so we're gonna take some of this birch, I guess. You know, I probably need food. Oh, where did that? But I'm gonna come in here, put some glass in the windows. Okay. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna move all this stuff here. Let's move this all to the bottom here. This is all stuff I've done recently. Spruce wood like that was when I chopped up a... Okay. Well, I know that's where it stops. Okay. So you just come up here. Now let me grab my food, I guess, because I threw it in one of these boxes. Where's my potatoes? So I'm debating where I want to put an entrance over here. But now it's at least made a tree. And see, then I just stand here and do this as it unloads. And it's popping out so many. Yep, something's... I just turn it off. Well. And that's really it. And then it just sits there and it does its thing. I guess I could always throw tree saplings in there. You just come around here. That's where it stopped. There's no more saplings, and it blew up a couple more of these pieces, but I have 2 stacks just from that. So again, we're doing this tree farm is pretty sick, as I said. Let me make sure nothing. And I had 5 saplings and some sticks dropped down there. So yeah, I kind of secured. That was an add-in that I did, and the reason I added that was because I wasn't getting all the sticks and everything. Let me put my spruce logs up. So I got to finish up the thing, but as I said, I'm not sure how I want to do the door. The entrance. Do I want to have a little wing like this come off, which would be nice, and then I have a way in and out. I can put some storage barrels in there because it's right up against the wall. When I built it, I didn't plan far enough where it pushed it out far enough. So that was the downside on that, and do I regret it? Yes. And I didn't want to have to tear it down to rebuild it, because I had already, at that point in time, I had it all figured out from there, and it's love my mini map, and it's showing me that I still got trees and stuff floating around in here. See, I need to build a place like here where I can just crawl up. Well, there's nothing that says I can't build it off my wall. I got ladders here. I don't want to die. 122 levels is a lot. I bet you one of the booms took that out too. Oh, well, I don't know where those couple of sticks and pine things are. I really just need to build something within here to catch that type of stuff, too. As you hear, that's still going. I started out with 11 birch saplings, and I ended up with 19 total. So, hey, yes, it does build up, and it does go quick. So I'm debating, do I want to, once I really build a wall here and kind of make it look like the tree trunk is here still, and then it'll expand out into my entrance, and I'll make it look like a root or something. I don't know, because that's what they said in the videos, make it look like a root. But I kind of like, see, a part of me wishes I didn't really go with that and just went with the roof all the way up, but I didn't know if the roof was going to function the way it should, because, see, yeah, oh, that's why they do it this way, apparently. Because, well, my roof would have been, yeah, that's why it's done this way. So it'll look like a tree, and in my castle it'll look kind of weird because it's a tree growing out of a building. So yeah, hey, I'm having fun. That's all that matters. So this is something new that I've done. I've never really built a TNT duper or anything, so this was a new build for me. I had seen a video earlier in, I say in my life, recently I've seen a video earlier in the last month or so where I'd originally built the, pretty much, it was the it's very similar concept, except it went into the, it was just small. I didn't have the duper portion of it. I still said I need the sticks, and I need some. Do I have coal? No. No. Yeah, trust me, lots of redstone went into this that I didn't want to use because I've got a vault that I'm building too. Do I have coal over here? No. I gotta have coal somewhere. Here we go. I think when I come in here and decorate, I think it's gonna be done differently. One, two. Put them all in the same spot, so there's nothing that kind of comes to life in here, because yeah, that would be bad. Let's see. Again, I can just butt this up right up to the end of the building and the wall, and I'm not so upset. Let me put these trees up. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. This is the most newest thing I've built. As I said, I built that yesterday and today. But as I said, I went with my normal coloring for the roof because I wanted it to fit in, like with all the other industrial buildings I've done over here. So it's been I've been working on this world now over a year. Then I got the church over there, which I still got to do an interior for and kind of still finish it because it's missing some parts. Let's see how much. And it's still going. I'm actually gonna go pick up the other, because I used to have just a thing, just that cruncher for leaves and stuff like that. So then I got my infinite lava storage. Actually, I need to probably empty it. Empty the buckets. Yeah, there's some unruly visitors in here. They're just hanging out. They're protecting the buckets. Yep, thank you. Don't look at you. Thank you. Come again. And then I got the super smelter over here. Again, beautiful. I am filling it up still. I left the top open. I kind of liked it open. I like the openness of it. I think I put lights up there so stuff don't spawn. 1, 2. Oh, that's full. All these are empty. Well, let's throw one in there. Let's get more of those going. I think everything else is... Well, we'll just put the rest of this over here, because that's what this is for. Well, when I have it not filled up with everything else. I said I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for the Wandering Trader to hopefully come with some bamboo, so I can build that other one upstairs with the bamboo. I do have an auto sheep farm as well inside my mountain where my vault is. I want to thank everybody for coming on out, checking us out here. So again, this originally village was here. So like this building, the butcher shop I added. I duplicated another building. Again, when I duplicated, I did it in spruce so you knew it wasn't part of the original village. As you can tell, I've cleaned up a lot of the excess stuff here. I got to add all the glass into this. So then I'm working on a flower shop here. So flowers and bees, I'm pretty going to say. Again, I kind of start doing 5 different projects. Like, oh, I need wood. And started the wood project so this I can actually fill this later. But I do have all my bees over here. They like to work. I think they're all still here. You know what? Let me take these and just go like this. This way all those bees go back to work and make honey. Because I've been also working on building up the honey blocks. This here is a cactus farm. Again, I don't think I can even... I didn't put a ladder up to get in there. If I have to fix it, hopefully it don't ever break. Actually, I've broken it once. I don't know why I didn't put the smelter, but I get all the cactus here. So that's full. And this has just been going for... So that middle one's been collecting for a while. This is where I'm going to put all the dyes. Basically make this like a dye shop. Maybe a dye and a banner shop. I don't know. Haven't gotten that far yet. This here is my crops. This here is just a little wheat farm because I'm using a lot more wheat. Then I have the church or the cathedral. But I've actually done, minus the major portion of the interior, I have not done it yet. But now I've got enough where I can actually do spruce stuff here. I'm going to put some flowers in the front, bushes, etc., etc. I think now I've got everything where I can actually do this. Only thing I hate is the Enderman can come in here and, well, make it look ugly. I don't even remember what I have in half the spots. So what I actually want to do with one of these sections here, or probably this one, is build a bunch of... Basically make it look like in the cathedral or a chapel, make it look like the confessional. If it was like a Catholic church, make it look like a confessional area over here. And I'll have villagers in there. And I'll do all my trading for rotten flesh with them in there. Again, very big. Did I ever finish? Okay, so you can tell, again, lots of going to the end. Not the end, the nether. And I hate going to the nether. But once I got everything rolling, this here, boom. I could probably build me a crop farm the same way, and then it just comes in here. And I did one on this side as well, just to kind of utilize the space, because when I originally built this cathedral, it was actually all... It was, this was actually on a hill. So I used the hill portion of this, and... because I was using nether wart for making nether bricks and everything, so I had to do it. Because the roof of the cathedral has nether bricks and red nether brick, and it needed nether wart. So again, I can also put brewing stations in here. And my server that we have for my work, I actually have an island that's got mage. I call it my mage island, and I actually built just like that the soon to be flower shop or dye shop. Flower shop. Well, I guess that would have dyes too. I might make that a banner shop. Now that I think about it, that sounds better. Banner shop. So yeah, make that a banner shop. But I'm gonna come down here, finish up all the wall all the way down, like so. Again, I also have over here a smelting area where I was smelting netherrack to make nether brick. That's why I needed nether wart to make red nether bricks. But again, Endermen love it down here. Don't know why. Endermen love it down there. So I'm just down here now, because I ain't been here in a while. I think the next thing I want to do is finish this up. I don't know if we're going to do that on a stream, or if we'll do it, if I'll do it on my own. I want to start making videos as well. It's hard, because I stream more than anything. And I enjoy it. I enjoy streaming for y'all. I think tomorrow I'm not going to be doing anything, because I got to go out and do some extra stuff tomorrow night. And then Saturday I'm going racing for my toy cars. I might try to go live at the track, at least on YouTube here, and go with it from there. I enjoy racing a lot. It's fun. Alright, so that's good there. I think it's nighttime. Yep, it is. So again, I'll move all the rotten flesh and stuff over to here. So, like, as I said, I was building lots with wood supplies. You go upstairs to the bed. So in the towers, this particular tower, I actually made. This is where I started my nether wart farm. So again, I'm building a lot of auto farms here just because it makes life easier. It's kind of cool too, because I don't have to worry about it. As you see, it's a semi-auto farm, the nether wart. But I can do lots of stuff. And so again, this is supposed to have a roof. I just haven't done it. This has been a very hectic to build in survival. But it's getting there, slowly but surely. There's some stuff I got to do downstairs. Oh, yeah, that would be bad if I fell. I might put something on top here so I can't just jump up and over. But yeah, this has been one heck of a build here. This has taken me weeks. I've probably got 2 weeks into this and it's still not done. So that's the worst. I don't want to say that's the worst part about it. Again, I've had plenty of those guys hanging out here. Red stained glass. Don't want red. Yep. Oh, that's good stuff. So again, that's this. The other major thing I've been building. See, that's how many banners have come around here. Just this particular spot. I got the nether portal. And then the docks I've been building forever. I'm slowly getting there to where I want it to, the way I want it to look. I actually wanted to build a shipbuilding yard here. That's why I started digging it out. Zombie. That means there's a zombie in... Oh, huh, look at that. Oh, he's gonna try to come get me. Yeah, he's in the other portal. Well, okay. Let me eat, and we'll go venture into the portal. He was like, loop. I wasn't even in the portal. That's a bad day. Quick trade trousers. Because I... Oh, wow. My arrows came through the portal. Why is there a hole there? So I've been digging this out here for a little while. Looks like Gasty McGasterson was around here. But yeah, I've been digging this out here. You can tell I've been doing this for quite some time. I hate this trip to the Nether. But I was very fortunate because I have a stronghold right over there. As long as I don't hear a ghast, I'm fine. But across that bridge is a... As you can see now, I've lit it up. I need to make this wider. I really do. But I made this here. Look, oh, it's safe space. Safe space. Until I get down here. Because I didn't bring the sword either. And only 30 arrows. And I know my friend Mr. Blaze has gotten out of here, out of its friend zone over there. So yes, I've actually secured zombie villagers. And every time I did, I played the Witch Doctor song. I don't know why I didn't make this bridge wider. I think the day I did it is... I was running, and I was like, you know. But I do want to eventually TNT up to the roof. Well, hello, Mr. Piglin. Mr. Zombie Piglin. And then, yes, I do actually have, you know... Why is there holes in the floor? I don't put holes in the floor. Is this the way down? Yep. Okay, we're gonna run on over to the indoor base. Look down away from them Endermen. So I'm in a I know this is a basalt valley, I think. You know, I should put real stairs here, but no, I never did that. Yeah, this is how close this portal is to that one. And into my vault. So yeah, there's a easy way into my vault, but I'm using this vault here. As you can tell, there are lots of friendly Endermen around. I'm still in the process of building this, but this is the sorting system. Same thing that I've built over at the iron farm, just large scale. But the nice thing about this is that, yes, I know it's large scale. I'm also building a spot in here where I can actually just send stuff from the surface as I dig it up. Oh, look. Let me put this in its home. That's the nice thing, is everything's got its home. Or, well, will. And this is stuff I'm using. These chests right here are stuff I'm using to build this all with. So I need to take those to the thing. Oak. So now I know I can make lots of oak wood. So filling this up will be easy. The spruce didn't work as well as I wanted it to, which is weird. But I'm not sure. So this chest will be what puts everything into the sorting system. So right now I put a block on it so I can't open it and put stuff in there because I used to store stuff in there. And yep, see. Lots of freaking cobblestone for everything. One of the coolest things I did find, though, around here is we actually have a trial chamber. Again, because I have a village a couple hundred blocks above me, I wanted to see how big a real trial chamber was. So, once I found and located said trial chamber, I have started digging it out. I need more slimes to populate up here. But I'm digging it out all the way out. So this is one building. That's all the way down to the bottom of this particular section of the chamber. That section has its own spot. This is, I don't know how far back this goes yet, because I don't think I've dug it out on this side. But this is another section that goes around. He's here. It says trial spawner crackles. So I've been going and digging this out slowly but surely. Again, I put a safety net because I don't want to fall and die, because that would be bad. It's showing me there's a zombie right here. This looks like it's the entrance, or it should be a way in. I know there's a stairway around it. But I stopped. This is the corner of the building, the trial chamber. So, yeah, we got a lot going on here. As I said, I've started digging it out just because it's easier. Oh, yeah. I said I need more of this. Oh, Kitty G, it's okay, baby. So again, I'll just put that there for now, and I'll leave that piece of coal here. But I've been digging this out. I got to a point here, or I stopped. This actually was, I think it was tough, and I dug it out because I wanted the tough. And this, if we walk all the way down to the end of the hall, and I'm going to eventually dig over to it, and I'm actually going to build an EXP farm over here too, because I know I've got spawners. I know spider spawners are over here because, well, another here. That's a spider spawner. Cave spiders. Got 2, 3. So I got plenty of spider spawners to make a thing with. And yeah. But I kind of want to clean this all out here. I've already pretty much taken out all the railways for the most part in this section. And did I just go get lost? Nope. Okay. Well, I did, but yeah, that's the bulk of this here. Down here is a deep dark. So if I want skulk, I can get it. But I've been mining this away for a while now. I think I'd stopped here just because I hadn't continued on. But as I said, I want to build a spawner EXP farm there. And the only reason I stopped digging at this level is because I started finding way too many silverfish. But it's gonna probably this will at least get finished out, so it's complete around the thing. And then I went further, and I'm gonna build an underground city again, underground village. Because I had started here. This is where you can actually mine for diamonds without running into lava and stuff. And then bedrock was not. Again, I've already dug up a ton of diamonds, and I still got diamonds up the wazoo to dig. I've got to do some. I don't want to say research, but I got to dig up some more. Get some books, so I can get fortune. And then down here is where I want to build the actual. This is just. Why is that sitting down here? 15 diamonds, and that was just the little bit I've dug up. As you can see, I got more. So this is bedrock level, so I'm going to build it up one layer up and bring a grass block down here and start growing some grass and seeing what I can get. And again, build me an underground village. And maybe make some cool little pond or something for my wife. But the big thing that I've been doing, again, then I got the Sheepinator 500. Let me run up these stairs fast. Again, lots of redstone torches are needed. And repeaters. All that fun stuff. So it's just time. That's why I'm doing all that extra mining down there. And then I got me... one of my villagers got out or something happened to him. So he used to be in here mining potatoes. I might take a bunch of stuff. But here's his trade partner. These are auto farms here. Just to get... I forgot I can... Let me... Again, little auto farm. I can throw that in there. I got a small smelting station. Well, at least I didn't get disconnected a bunch tonight, which is a good thing. So I might try to play tomorrow night if we play Into the Pit. So I'm building as you see, this is the sheep farm. I already filled up a good bit. And then I kept some extra sheep back here in case I need them for killing, for pork chops, extra wool, stuff like that. Not like I need extra wool. And then the downside is on the other side of that wall there is the actual outside. And I had Enderman stealing. This ain't been running long now, and I restarted it. So again, they're sharing sheep all the time. And as I said, I got a bunch of sheep wool already. think back here I'm going to build more storage, just like I did here. That's when I go AFK. But like, that's how much will that... So some of my other farms side of the sheep farm that's been shearing for a while, as you see, I got almost full stocks on all that. So pretty much anything on this side here, the pink through the black has been running a lot longer because it's been running for a while, and then I just left the thing there. What did I just say I wanted? Oh yeah, I got one guy still throwing carrots out, so guess what we're gonna take? We're gonna take a bunch of carrots with us to go compost out. So we'll compost out all those carrots. It should be daylight. So, oh hey, hello. So I don't have to take all poppies because, well, again, that's going to be a good thing anyways. Because eventually my iron farm it still sends all the poppies that it makes into the composter at the end of that run anyways. But this has been as I said, I'm pretty sure I've been running this a year now. I'm playing it on hardcore as well. So I would cry if I lost everything. I've died a couple of times, which, yes, I didn't really say, oh, I'm playing where if I die, it's all gone. So as long as no creeper gets me, I'm all set. But what I might do, again, just to keep this going, is bring a bunch of stuff over here. As I said, I think I'm building right where maybe this pillar is. Bring it out. Make this wall. So again, so I don't see all the redstoning. Because all I got to do is have a doorway into here. Or maybe pull it back one. And then, yeah, you got wool. You could just make a wool idea. So that would be good too. And go with it from there. I've been destroying a lot of the plant seeds as well. So, but I got to finish the top. Hopefully I'll have that finished up maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I want to do. I just hate how tall this ends up being up there. They say you can decorate however you like. Again, I'm not going to do much on the inside because I think it looks great the way it sits. You're talking that much. Let me take that piece of stair. How did I not finish that? I probably said I'll go up there and I'll finish it up later. And then I might just use... See, I don't want to hide everything, because if I have to get in here to fix something, I can't. But I can do... Suppose I can do whatever trees I'd like in here. Birch, all the single... Like, I've done a bunch of oak. Okay, we'll do a... Oh. I got plenty I can... So what we'll do... We'll go put one sapling up. We'll flip the switch. And see See, by the time I get back over here, that's why I threw the... But for some reason, the spruce didn't like to... And out of saplings. I just turn it off. But it is kind of cool when you see the TNT drop. So I'm gonna I'll make the bonsai tree top of this. Oh, it is time to call it a night. Oh, there's some apples. I really need to... You're talking 42 oak, and then the rest of that was birch. Boop. And 2 saplings made its way to the bottom. That's why I threw that there, just because... Oh, yeah, you two, I don't care that those go in there. So, yep, so that's it for now. So we did some mining and crafting. Didn't do really much, just a walkthrough of what I've got going on. And I didn't show you the one other big build that I have that, again, I need a bunch. Oh, I can make sticky pistons now. And I got the stuff, so I can actually build that now. I can finish it out. Is the villager trading hall that I have, or I will need. Well, I can also, again, as I said, with the here downstairs with the sugar cane, I actually started. It's not in that window; it's in this window. But as you see, plenty of sugar going around, and that's almost full again. And I think I've done it on most of this side too. But again, I can grab that type of stuff and go. That's the nice thing about it. So when I do normally leave, I leave it here. And then I will go. So yeah, so that's what we got. We do have a Discord. I want to welcome everybody. Thank you all for coming on out, checking us out. I know I had 4 or 5 people come out today, so that was great. Thank you for checking me out here. And as always, I will catch you all on the flip side. Oh wait, I'm leaving that there. So I'll catch you all on the flip side.